Brian's best qualities are, number one, he's a leader on the field and off the field. He's got an incredible work ethic. He strives to be the best in everything he does, whether it's on the lacrosse field, in the classroom, or simple, games that he plays with his friends, ping pong, anything like that. Super competitive and has an incredible desire to win.
And I've never really met a kid who works harder, both in lacrosse and then academics. He's always going from lifts to writing a paper to doing things that other students don't even know. I mean, the honors program is pretty challenging here, so he definitely works really hard. And one thing that I'm also really impressed by is his, I don't know the right terms for it, but how humble he is. I mean, he's a really humble kid. He really appreciates everything that, people are grateful for him, and he works really hard for all the accolades that he gets.
His leadership and his motivation are two things that, make him, the person that he is.
If you look at his body of work in his 4 years that he's been at Villanova, academically he's been on the Dean's List every single semester. He's got almost a 4.0 GPA in our honors program. And you look at what he's done on the field, a two-time All-American already, and probably going to be a three-time All-American when those votes come out later this month. I think those speak for himself. In addition, the way that he's helped bring this program up to where in his last 3 years at Villanova, we made the tournament in 2009. We were ranked in the top 10 the last 2 seasons, and a lot of that has to do with him as a player and as a leader on and off the field.
He's the type of kid that'll step up when we need a big play. He's the type of kid that steps up in the huddle when no one knows what to say, and he's the one that takes charge. He's always going to bring his A game.
He's a good leader, but he's also probably one of the best players I've ever played with. He's also very approachable. I know coming in, I was a little nervous at Villanova, and he made it really comfortable for me to hang out and play lacrosse, and just made the transition very smooth, and he's been a great leader for us.
Well, Brian, I think is a very accessible person. He's very easy to talk to. Kids, whether you're one of the best players on the team or maybe you're a young guy who's just starting out in your lacrosse career, feel that they can come up and talk to Brian about things. And he's a professional, and everything he does, it's first class. And I think that makes him someone that a lot of people strive to emulate in our program.
He's a competitor, and that's awesome. And he kind of gets everybody else to compete at the same level as him.
He brings a lot of energy to the table. I would say that's probably his best attribute. Every day of practice, he's out there running around in the weight room. He's screaming, yelling our next opponent's name, and just getting everyone pretty fired up to play and to get better.
He just brings a certain intensity that not many people can bring. We could be down by a couple goals, up by a couple goals. We could be killing a team, and it could be the last 2 minutes of the game, and he'll still be inside the huddle, screaming at everyone to pick it up, to finish the game. And I think that's something that no one else would see except for the kids on our team.
Brian deserves this for a lot of reasons. He's probably one of the smartest kids I know. He's also one of the best lacrosse players I've ever played with. He's one of the best guys on campus. He's a great kid to hang out with. He's always there to help you, and he'll pretty much do anything for anyone.
I can't think of anyone more deserving for the Male Scholar Athlete Award than Brian Karalunas. Just talking to him, he's a real bright kid, but that can only get you so far. And I know, since freshman year, living next door to him in Stanford, always working his hardest in the classroom. The scholar part, not many people know, but the athlete part's a given. That he's just such an unbelievable lacrosse player.
He's projected our program to a different level than we would have been without him.
It's been easy to coach Brian. It's always a pleasure as a coach when your best players are also your hardest workers, and so his legacy is going to be that he's going to be the first 3-time All-American in Villanova lacrosse program's history, and I think he's going to go down as, if not the best, one of the top players to ever play here at Villanova.